everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. I'm Renee, and today we're playing with new makeup. So I kind of recently did a video on if I would purchase or if I would pass new makeup, and I purchased a lot of it. So I'm here on camera. I'm going to Petco to pick up rat food, so I figured I would put on some makeup before I went, which is like an event, and just kind of see if I like it or not. The stuff that I ended up purchasing from that video, sorry, it just came in the mail today, which is why I'm like, I've got to play with it. New toys. Hey, welcome to my PR unboxing. Just kidding, I paid for it. But anyway, yeah, so the stuff that I ended up purchasing from that video, and it's kind of weird because I feel like it was the stuff that like I wasn't maybe intending on purchasing as much, but like I ended up getting like one of almost everything from the Morphe 2 collection. That wasn't in the video, I don't think. Maybe it was. I don't think it was. That was on recommendation from my friend Brianna. Shout out to my friend Brianna, who also purchased some stuff from it. But I ended up getting the Fenty green mascara because that was the vegan one, and the Anastasia lip stains. Those haven't come yet. I think they're supposed to come tomorrow. And the Fenty Stunna lip paint and the Hourglass blush, because I do really want to make, like, at some point, like, a fun burgundy fall look. But I did get from the Morphe 2 this Hint skin tint, which really, really reminds me of the Ilia Super Serum skin tint. I got it in Hint of Pecan, which I'm hoping will be a decent shade match. I love the Ilia one, so this one's gonna have to, like, work pretty hard to compete, but we'll see. I guess we'll just, okay, no one panic. We're fine. And I used my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer because I've got to use, I think if I really work, I mean, I say like work, but I think if I put on makeup between now and my update, I will finish that. And the other stuff is like, it's going well, but just not like, as well as that. But I think it's because I use that so consistently compared to like, I don't like that Wet n Wild blush. So if I'm going anywhere, if you're not familiar with my project pan, I've got like 12 items. I can like link one of the videos, but there's like a Wet n Wild blush in there I don't like. Therefore, I don't wear it as much. So that one's just not getting used up as quickly. But the primer I use like every day, right? Because it's like a primer. I'll blend this down my neck too. So far, let me get out a mirror, I guess. I really need to get like a mirror like that I can use to hold up to my face, because normally I'll just do it like, there's a mirror over here in front of me on my desk. It's just kind of like small and far away, and it's what my ring light currently sits on because I'm a professional. I don't know if you can hear my cat crying. She's angry because it's an hour and a half to dinner time and I locked her out. I feel like the color match is actually pretty good. Hint of Pecan. I'm a little broken out right now. I haven't identified the cause of it. I'll get nice and close. And I've got some texture going on. See? But it is really natural and nice. I'm really liking the finish on this. The coverage, it's obviously pretty light coverage. It's supposed to be. It's a hint skin tint. It's not full coverage, maximum power, long wearing foundation. No, it's supposed to be nice and light and natural. And you can like see my freckles through it, but also like my hyperpigmentation from having acne. So it's, yeah, it's a pretty light coverage, but it does give like a really even effect to the skin. So I really like that. I'll give this a good endorsement, but I will check back in after I go to the pet store maybe. Then I don't think, yeah, there was no concealer. So I will use my NYX Waterweight Concealer. I'll be glad when this is done. For those of you who aren't keeping up with my project pan, fine. I don't like this NYX Waterweight Concealer. I find it really creases on me. It's just not a good look. I have it in NC20 though. Okay, concealer's on. Lovely. I have no eyelashes anymore. Great, fantastic, I'm beautiful. What will be next? I guess bronzer. So I use my MAC, I use my MAC Face and Body Foundation in Medium Deep that I use as a cream bronzer. There's no chance that this is getting used up by the end of the year. I saw someone commented on my last project pan update and said that you like mix it in and like use it all over your body, and I do think that's actually like a really good idea. Like if this was like a normal time in my life and I was going out more places, not in sweatpants. Like if I was wearing like a skirt or shorts out to a bar, I feel like mixing this in with like some lotion, so I'm not like just putting on a way too dark foundation onto my legs, but I feel like it could make your legs, because it does have a bit of a glow to it, look like tanned and glowy and bronzy, you know? And that would get rid of the product really fast. Unfortunately, like just with the place that I live and the pandemic, and even without the pandemic, the amenities available to me right now, it's like not as possible. There's like no reason for me to, but I guess I could just for fun use it up. But then it feels like I'm defeating the point of the challenge, but I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll find somewhere fun to go. Maybe we'll get a vaccine tomorrow and I'll get to go to a bar again. And I'll put some concealer. I'll use my Born This Way concealer in Almond on my little friends down here. Should I name him? No, I don't want to get attached, you know. Feel bad when I inevitably, hopefully, get rid of him. Boop, boop, boop. And I like putting on concealer on my pimples either before or after doing my foundation. Normally after, because I forget before. Like I know it looks like I have like a lot of skin texture and pigmentation, but I find it looks so much more natural if I just use a little bit of higher coverage concealer on my pimple than if I use a matte full coverage foundation, because I really used to use like the fullest coverage foundation I could to hide my acne, and it just never looked natural. I was fooling no one. But it made me feel more confident, so you do you. Whatever makes you feel good at the end of the day. I have the Morphe 2 Wondertint Cheek and Lip Mousse. It looks like this. I have it in the shade Amaze. When I was going on this like buying spree for some reason, I like was really in this like fall vibe type of mood, so Amaze it is. And this was like, sounded like it was right up my alley, being a lip and cheek mousse. And it is like, so I have other products that are like designed for lip and cheek, right? Like this one by fucking someone, Butanique Beauty London. But it's really stiff. Like it's difficult. You have to rub for a while to get that same amount of product. I find just on initial touching, look at my hand, it's a mess. Initial touching, this Morphe one is really soft and melty. So I feel like it'll blend in a lot easier because of how melty it is already, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna wipe off my fingers on my beauty blender. And I use the other side that I wiped to blend it in. Oh gosh, I'm a mess. Oh, that's very light, which I guess is the point, right? I mean, it's the Wondertint. It's not the Wonder Full Pigment. The Wonder Extreme Blush Edition. I'll just put some more on though, because I like blush. I like to look alive. That's very nice though. It blends out very easily. The color is nice. It's just, you know, a little light, but it seems like it's building fine. It's not like picking up my foundation. I mean, not that it's like a full coverage foundation or anything, but it's not messing with the product underneath. It's layering well on top of itself. Not emphasizing any texture. See, look at the concealer. No, oh gracious. Oh gracious. Doesn't emphasize any texture. Really nice. I really like that. I'll try putting it on my lips too, just for funsies. It's really just like a hint of color. But that seems like perfect for when like no makeup days, or if you want a lighter lip look. I really like that. I'm impressed. People love to hate on Morphe, usually for good reason, but here we are. I'll use my Becca Slimlight and Champagne Pop. I feel like I already look really glowy, so I don't need like a ton of highlighter here, but this doesn't really do much and I need to use it up. So here we are. It's also my project pan for those unfamiliar with the series. And it's a slow use up because I don't like it. See, did that change my face at all? No, the answer is no. I'll do my eyebrows. The other blush that I got, because I got a powder blush, the one from Hourglass, is a powder. And I'm wondering, I might just put some powder on my cheeks and on the center of my face, because this is a really glowy face tint, which they often are. But that way I could put on the powder blush on top just to like play with it. But then you couldn't really get as much of a review on this cheek tint, but I think that's fine. It's very likely not, the longevity is not going to be great, but the color is nice and it's doing its job well. So I'm just mad that I had to like wipe off all of my under eye concealer. It is also hurricaning outside, which is like kind of crazy. We're not like anywhere near the most destruction or in like any danger at all here, but it, you know, I grew up in Virginia. We used to get pretty bad hurricanes there sometimes, and it can just be sort of rainy and gray out all day and make you want to like get in bed with a cup of tea, maybe grab your Switch or something and stay cozy and inside, but I have to go to the store. So that's not my day today. Okay, so I do think I want to put on some powder under my eyes. Hopefully it'll stop that concealer from creasing more. And on my cheeks, because I want to try that Hourglass powder blush. I'm taking my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder and Translucent Light. And I'm just going to put that underneath my eyes. And hopefully my concealer will stop settling into my wrinkles, because that is root of it. I don't need to be reminded all the time of my wrinkles. Oh, we just lost, I just got a text from my neighbor. We share Wi-Fi. Don't tell big Wi-Fi. 2 houses, 1 Wi-Fi. Ooh. But he said our internet went down, likely because of the hurricane. Maybe I lied. Maybe we are in the path of destruction. I don't think so, though. Next, we'll go in with my Hourglass blush in At Night. And it looks like this. It's really, really beautiful for fall, I feel. And I'm going on really lightly because obviously I've got a light makeup look on otherwise. Oh boy, in person though, it is not that light. No, sir. This was definitely a danger I should have anticipated by only using 1 powder product, but I wanted to play. So I have no one to blame but myself. But here we are. It's really pretty though. But all the Hourglass blushes are. This is my 3rd one. Hourglass is a vegan company, by the way, cruelty-free. And their blushes are just so pretty. Like, they've got that like marbled effect that just like leaves a really nice soft glow. Love their blushes. Highly would recommend. Okay, where are we at now? I guess eyeshadow. The other thing I love about cream products is that they're so easy to use. But I got two of the jelly eye shimmers from Morphe too. I got one in Starry Sky. It was like this really fun blue, purpley, kind of confetti looking color. And then I got one in Bright Idea, which is like more of like this pinky champagne color. I think I'm gonna go with this one because I want to do the Fenty green mascara, and like I don't think either of these will really go with it, but I think this one will go better. Okay, and just picking it up on my finger, I can tell it's that kind of product that's pretty like sheer, something normally I might use more as a topper. It also is kind of melty like the blush was. Yeah. It's very gently shimmery. It's weird. I feel like my finger just like sinks completely in. I don't know how to describe it. Like when I go to like pick up product, it just kind of feels like my finger is like pressing into the product and not really picking anything up. Oh, that is prettier than it was at first. Maybe you just have to put on a lot. Which is fine, it's buildable. I don't think this collection was designed to be very pigmented or intense, like, at all. Like, I don't think these eye shimmers were designed to be, like, so totally sparkly and in-your-face blinding, because the whole line is, like, kind of cream and natural. They are pretty. Like, if you just wanted to, like, go for the most simple, like, easy one shadow look, They are pretty and they are adding like dimension to my eyes, but they're kind of patchy and I'm finding it difficult to layer. Like it'll just pick up what's underneath. And I do feel like there are patches where it's not applying evenly. But if you, again, were doing like a natural look, I do think that this would be very appropriate to go with a natural look, but to add some sort of interest in the eye. So I actually do like that for its purpose. I don't think it's meant to be like, I'm going to the club, I need glitter all over my eyes. I think it's like, I'm going to a pool party and want to add interest to my eyes or something. You know what I mean? Am I making any sense? Probably not. Okay, what happens? There it is. My green mascara. This is what I've really been waiting for. I have been dying to use this. My friend Brianna did get the red one, which I'm also dying to see, but it's not vegan, so I didn't get it. But the green one is. So, oh my gracious. I've never used the Fenty mascara at all. Oh my god, it's green. And I feel like it would be really pretty with the pink. I don't know why. But I've never used this mascara. So I feel like trying it first in green, I can't like tell you how it compares to the black one. I just will know how it is in green. Oh my god, I want these fall vibes. Oh my god, this is so fun. Okay, the last time I wore colored mascara had to have been, does anyone remember like, oh god, we must have been maybe in like 8th grade, maybe a little older or younger, I can't remember, but Amaze had like specific makeup for each eye color. Like they had mascara, eyeshadow palettes, I think they might have had eyeliners, and it was all to like enhance your blue eyes or enhance your brown eyes or whatever. I think that the one for hazel eyes was purple, and I would wear that purple mascara, which might be where my obsession with this burgundy mascara is coming from, because if you didn't watch my video on like if I would buy this, I really wanted the burgundy mascara that Fenty came out with, but it's not vegan. And then I went down a rabbit hole trying to find one that was vegan, and I couldn't. And that might be though where my obsession like originates, is back in middle school with my Amaze purple mascara. They should bring that back. I don't know, they might still sell it. I'm gonna put it past me. I feel like Amaze hasn't updated themselves in years, and that's like a big part of why no one cares about them anymore. Oh my goodness though, this is so fun. I feel like from back here it almost looks enough like black mascara that you would think I was doing nothing radical. Not that there's anything really radical about green mascara, but from up close you're like, oh, such a green mascara. Is she radical? Wow. Fun. Really fun. I think I'm gonna get a lot of use out of this fall. I'm like picturing all these looks where I can like bring out the green and make it really cool. So that's really cool. I'm really excited for this. And then lastly, I have my Glassified Lip Oil from Morphe 2 in the shade Extra Glaze, which is like a little pinky. I think they probably all look the same if I had to guess. Feels like a lip gloss. Put on too much. Today I was opening a new tube of moisturizer. I used my teeth to get a little sticky part. I accidentally squeezed it onto my mouth. I don't know why this reminds me of it, but it does. I'm an adult woman. I need to stop. I mean, it's really pretty. It's a lip gloss. It's the way that it is. I'll now use my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And voila, my pet store chic look is complete. Honestly, impressions RN. I like it all. Maybe not so much. I have to test more with these eye shimmers. I want to test this blue one and see if it's like, because I feel like this one you can get away with it being a little bit patchy and like it's still cute, but this one I don't think you could get away with that. So I don't know if those were worth it, but I think that this was really pretty. The cheek tint. Oh God, now I'm itchy. And I think that, I'm itchy. I'm so itchy. I think that this was really nice. This skin tint. I'll have to keep playing with that. Love my green mascara. So I feel confident going to PetSmart like this. Oh, Petco. I feel confident going to Petco like this, truly. Yeah, okay, well, thanks for watching. If you liked it, please hit a like. If you want to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.